friends, it's Lisa here, just stitching, crafting, and Jesus. In today's video tutorial, we'll be making a custom Velcro pocket organizer that is fun, easy, and functional. Here's a couple that I already made. This one was made using the Maggie Holmes Heritage Collection. It's a really fun insert for your traveler's notebook. This is a standard cahier size. It's got this outside pocket. And this one was like a dashboard of sorts where I did a clear pocket here. And then I thought, I can improve upon that. Let's see what else we can make. So I took last year's Reset Girl collection, Sparkle, and I created this version. So it's very similar, but then we have an inside pocket here. We have a pocket here, a place to tuck things. And then on the back side, we have an additional pocket instead of a dashboard. So I really liked how the new style came out, so I'm excited to do this one. But they're so simple and they fit so easily into your traveler's notebook. They hold your receipts and lists, stickers, page flags, Post-its, stamps. I mean, whatever it is, anything that's cluttering your purse or that can fall out of a TN insert, you can tuck into any of these little pockets or sections, or just put loose papers in the middle even in Velcro close. So. Plus, you know, we all really like to make custom things. I know a lot of you, like I do. This month I did the Maggie Holmes collection for November, and so everything in my TN was done in this format. So same with Christmas. And the Reset Girls Christmas collection, they've just started showing sneaks this afternoon, but it'll be coming out at the end of the month, and I'm going to do my entire TN setup with that. So I'll be making another one in the newest collection that's coming out. I think you'll be excited to see that. But for today, we'll be using the newest collection from the Reset Girl, Thankfully Yours. The Thankfully Yours collection and the new First Love Club kit were released. It was formerly named the Faithful Life Kit. I used a little bit of everything from both of the collections to decorate, but the main pieces of the insert, which you'll see in a moment, come from the patterned paper. And so I used the Thankfully Yours printed paper, which comes in the main collection. There's like 10 sheets. These are the ones I've picked out though for this. So, and we'll get into a little bit more. A few are double-sided, and I'll explain why in just a second. And then of course, some of the decor pieces, paper punch buffet, journaling bits, journaling cards, snippets, the decor sheet. This is from the First Love Club kit. And then of course the Thankfully Yours decor sheet too. So, let's go ahead and review our supplies. And there'll be a link to the Thankfully Yours kit and the First Love Club kit in the comments below. So here's our supplies list. We're going to want to go ahead and have your Thankfully Yours collection and First Love Club kit downloaded and print the sheets and decor bits that you want. You'll need two 8.5 by 11 Thankfully Yours papers that are double-sided. So I selected this one, the blue, and I double-sided it with this beautiful like pink and orange. I just love pink and orange. And then the pink and tan, kind of maybe camel plaid, and then the coffee cups on the back. These are my two main pieces. And then I have a few other sheets for some pockets that we're going to be putting in. You'll need a paper trimmer and a scoreboard and a bone folder. So just a simple paper trimmer. I have the Fiskars. I also have the scoreboard paper trimmer combo, but it's not necessary. Whatever you have will work. In fact, you don't even need a scoreboard. I just find it so easy, and since I have it, I use it. And then of course, a bone folder to crease the paper. And then you'll need some handy dandy scissors, of course. A pen or pencil. You'll need a ruler. I like this clear ruler that I found a couple years ago at a scrapbook store. I know it's hard to see on camera, but when you're measuring, it has all the little ticks, all the little eighths, everything. So it's really nice when you're making measured projects. So a ruler, some adhesive tape or glue. I use score tape. It comes in various sizes. I order it in packs on Amazon. And also like Fabri-Tac, I put it in this little bottle with this little pin so it doesn't get clogged. You can use also, if you prefer, whatever glue you prefer, art glitter, the dries clear, the art glitter glue, everybody loves that too. So whatever works for you. 1-inch circle punch. We're going to use this 1-inch circle punch to do the notch in where's my completed one at? To do the notches in the pockets. So right here, this little notch is made using half of this 1-inch punch, and then inside as well, here and here. Okay, and then Velcro circles or squares. They're in the sewing section of the craft stores. They're sticky backed, so this usually comes in these packs. Almost every pack I have, no matter what brand, is usually 12 squares, and there's a fuzzy side and a sharp, scratchy side, and I'll show you how to attach those when we're almost done with our project. And then some 3D dots. I just happened to pick these up on sale. They're 3D dots, or you can use foam tape. Foam tape gives you that lifted effect. And that's mostly for the decor pieces when we get to the end of our project. Like I created this rosette ahead of time that I'd like to put on the outside of it. And it gives you those layers and the texture. I just like how it just, oh, it's so thick and chunky. I love it. So 3D dots and foam tape are great for that. And then I also have some threads and trims to embellish with, just to kind of add a little bit more texture to our project when we're decorating. You will need your pre-cut, obviously, the Thankfully Yours and First Love Club decor, journal cards, honeys, florals, snippets, any other pieces that you want. And I have a bunch here all ready to go, just cut and ready to decorate, because that's kind of the exciting. It's exciting when you get it together and it's done, and then you just get to decorate it. Okay, so before we get started, let's talk measurements. I've gone ahead and created a sheet for each of the pretty much the most common sizes that people would want to make, just so it's already done. And since I'm new to YouTube, I'm going to figure out how to link this below. But if not, I will hold it and you can take, you can pause it and write down the measurements for yourself. But this is for a standard wide, or it's also known as a cahier size for the Velcro Pocket Insert. Then this is for just the standard Velcro Pocket Insert. This is for the B6 Velcro Pocket Insert. And this is for the A6 Velcro Pocket Insert. And I think once you watch the video, if you have a different size traveler's notebook, you'll see how very simple it is to just adapt it and change it for your size traveler's notebook. Okay, so now that we've talked numbers, let's get crafting. I'm a visual learner, so I thought it would be helpful if I went ahead and just pre-cut a couple papers just to look at the construction. So these are our two outside main pieces, which we'll cut in just a moment. And what's going to happen is we're going to score and fold each one, and then we're going to assemble them like so. And then this will close like this, and this will close like this. I think it just kind of helps to see. And then this will become a pocket that will adhere on these two sides here. And then this becomes a pocket. So we're going to take our other scrap papers and we're going to create little pockets. This is just a sample again, just so you have a visual. I'm really visual myself, so one will go down here in the middle like so. And then one goes on this inside edge right here as well, like that. And then we'll attach the Velcro and decorate it. So now that that's clear as mud, let's go ahead and start cutting our papers. So I've made this really easy to follow, and I'm going to leave it right here so that you can see. We're going to cut two pieces at 8 1/4 by 9 inches across. are great for punching. So keep those to punch and make little flags and circles and stuff with. So we have our two main pieces, and now we're going to score them at 3. So remember our direction, this way and this way. It's gonna go like this. So I wanna score it here at 3 3/4, and I wanna score it here at 3 3/4. Okay, so this is the base. This is like the main part of our Velcro insert. Cool? So before we move on, I'm gonna trim 1 inch off of the back piece, okay? Perfect. In fact, I'm just going to punch this half circle out of this now, kind of notch it somewhere around the middle. Just going to eyeball it because that's how I do. That's the easiest way. All right, so our main insert is done, and we're going to set this aside. Then we're going to move on to our inside center pocket, and I've given you the measurements. We're going to cut it at 4 5/8 up and 5 7/8 inches over. We're going to score the short sides at 1/2 inch each, like this. Oh, that's the long one. Wrong one. The center one. We're going to score the short sides at 1/2 inch, and we're going to score the bottom at 1/4 and 1/2 and 3/4 inches so that we can create a little W. There's a little W in there, and I think it's easier on this to show you. We have like this little W fold. It gives us a gusset at the bottom of the pocket, so it'll hold a lot. Can take a licking and keep on ticking. All right, so now we're gonna cut our inside center pocket. And I think I like, let's set this aside. When we look at the center, I'm gonna do one of these. I think I like this one. It's nice to try them out and see what you prefer. So we want 4 5/8 up and 5 7/8 inches over. Okay, now we have our piece that's 4 5/8 inches up by 5 7/8 inches over. We're going to score each side at 1/2 inch. So you can see it's scored here and here, and those will end up being folded in. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and score this one. And I think in this case, it's much easier to use the scoreboard. I want to score the bottom. Let me move this. For those of you that have not done a YouTube video, you only have this space to work in right here. This little camera space right here. And I like to spread way out. So I'm getting used to that for sure. Okay. So then we're going to score it at 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4. So we go here and I go to 1/4 and I'm scoring it. And this is on the long end, 1/4. And here is 1/2 right here. And then 3/4. Okay, so you have the 3 score lines here. What I like to do is just cut this off where the 2 meet. It's probably hard to see where the 2 main score lines meet. Once I fold it, it'll be really obvious. This helps it just fold nice and there's less bulk. Okay, let me set this aside really quick. And then let's go ahead and fold this in on this side. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and then we did this one 3/4, 1/2, 1/4. This gives us a little mini accordion fold. You see that? Now, I've left room once this is adhered to the main piece because of any bulk. If you came all the way out to the edges, then it wouldn't close properly. So you have to give a little bit of wiggle room there. So I gave just a smidge on each side. There's also going to be a pocket right here as well. So we've got that one done, and then this will insert like this. And now we need to do this pocket on this side. In that one, we're going to use this beautiful plaid paper, and we are going to cut this one. Our instructions say 4 1/8 up and 9 1/4 across. Okay, now we're going to score this one very similarly, just like we did the other one. We want to score it on the short sides 1/2 inch, and then we want to go ahead and fold those in. Actually, on this pocket on the inside, we're not going to give it a gusset because it'll be too bulky. That's right, I had figured, trial and error. So I just did 1/2 inch on all 3 sides, scored and folded it. So that's what we're gonna do now. And then this one will also be notched in the center. So again, I just eyeball it. Some people like to measure. Me, not so much. If I don't have to, I don't. And then we'll go back to the first one that we made and we'll go ahead and notch it. You could also use a decorative punch, like a scalloped edge would be really cute. Decorative scissors, you could cut the whole entire edge that way. I just prefer it like this. Nice and simple, easy to use. Okay, so you get how this is gonna come together. Like so, and like so. Okay, now that we have all of our pieces cut, we're gonna go ahead and assemble it. So what I like to do is just start on the back. These right here. And so remember, we'll just close it. This is going to be a pocket. So I just need to adhere it on these 3 sides. Okay, so I'm gonna use my score tape. To line this up. There you go. And our back pocket is on. Once that sets, it'll be really secure. Now our inside vertical pocket and our inside center pocket. We'll start with the center pocket. our vertical pocket, and our center pocket, and our back pocket are all complete. Now that our insert is ready and all of our pockets are attached, we're going to go ahead and use our Velcro. It's sticky back Velcro. And let's see. You'll want to, you're going to get out these two little deals. One's fuzzy and one's scratchy. Scratchy and fuzzy. And you're going to meet scratchy and fuzzy together. Actually, we need two sets because we're putting two things of Velcro on. Second, I have one more right here. Okay. And here's the fuzzy and here's the scratchy. And I hook them together and then just cut the edge. The reason is we're going to attach it, the scratchy side here and the fuzzy side up here. And so what we'll do is we'll attach the whole thing in one piece up, and then we're gonna close it and it's gonna stick, and you'll see how that works. So I'm gonna peel the backing off of the fuzzy side. Then we want to peel the backing off of this side and leave it attached. And then this one. And then when we close it, I'm going to push it really good. It's really good Velcro. Now Velcro's closed and opened. Yay! So it's hook and loop Velcro. Very simple. Velcro is the most incredible invention ever. Okay, so lastly, we're gonna decorate our Velcro Pocket Insert with the Thankfully Yours collection and the First Love Club kit pieces that I've previously cut, and then our insert will be complete. Okay, so now we're going to decorate our Velcro Pocket Insert. I went ahead in advance and made this rosette, and I stacked with the layers as I showed you earlier, and that's going to go on the cover. But because of the texture and the height, I think I'm going to go ahead and wait and attach it last when we're done decorating the inside. I've picked out a few different pieces, kind of how I want it and where I want it. I'm going to put a little something on the back here. There's so many things you can do. It's just completely up to each individual. So let's decorate. enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, drop a like and be sure to subscribe for more stitching, crafting, and Jesus. Happy planning!